Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our MISAT Bulletin. And we shall start with our headlines. Rescuers search debris after Iran-Iraq quake, killing 430. Trump heads home after tremendously successful Asia trip. And moving on to our details, starting with Iran-Iraq's quake. Rescuers on Tuesday used heavy equipment to dig through the debris of buildings toppled by a powerful earthquake on the border between Iran and Iraq. The grim work began at dawn in the Kurdish town of Sarpul-e-Zahab in the western Iranian province of Kermanshah, the hardest hit in the magnitude 7.3 earthquake that struck on Sunday night. The quake damaged the hospital in Sarpul-e-Zahab in addition to an army garrison and buildings in the border city and killed an unspecified number of soldiers. Meanwhile, Iran's crisis management headquarters spokesman said on Tuesday the quake killed 430 people in Iran and injured 7,460. In relation to the context, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani is promising to rebuild the country's earthquake-devastated area in the shortest time span possible. Rouhani, who was visiting the area on Tuesday, said his administration plans to support reconstruction with both handouts and loans. He also said, representing the nation of Iran, I offer my condolences to the people of Kermanshah and tell them that all of us are behind Kermanshah. Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif offered his thanks to foreign countries offering to help, but said, for now, we are able to manage with our own resources. Onto the Syrian profile, a Syrian monitoring group says the death toll from airstrikes on a market in northern Syria the previous day has climbed to 61. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said there were 6 women, 5 children and 3 police officers among those killed in the 3 strikes on Monday on the market in the opposition-held town of Atarib. The observatory added that the rest were male civilians. Moreover, officials said rescuers were still pulling bodies from the rubble on Tuesday morning. In addition, the observatory said it couldn't determine whether Russia or the Syrian government was behind the attack. Meanwhile, in Sana'a, the Islamic State group affiliate in Yemen claimed responsibility for a suicide car bombing early Tuesday that targeted security forces in the southern port city of Aden, killing at least 6 people and injuring scores. The attack took place at a building in the Sheikh Osman district in the central part of the city. According to medical officials, 6 soldiers were killed, but officials believe the death toll will rise. From another aspect, in the western province of Taiz, coalition airstrikes struck a radio tower in the mountain of Aros early Tuesday, killing 4 women and 1 security guard. In Kabul, Taliban fighters stormed some 15 security posts in 3 different districts in Afghanistan's southern Kandahar province overnight, killing at least 27 policemen. Officials said on Tuesday 22 police were killed and at least 15 others were wounded when insurgents stormed various security posts in 2 districts on Monday night. He also said the attacks took place in the Maywand and Zahari districts, adding that 45 Taliban were killed and 35 others wounded. Meanwhile, in Nawai district, 5 local police were also killed at checkpoints, while the total number of police killed in Kandahar reached 37 and 30 wounded. On the other side of the world, President Donald Trump headed for a home on Tuesday following an extensive tour of Asia that he said had been tremendously successful and had put the world on notice that the rules have changed for countries that want to trade with the U.S. As Air Force One rolled down the runway in Manila, President Trump said that it has been a really great 12 days. And on trade, the President said confidently that U.S. trading partners will be treating us much differently than before. President Trump also said $300 billion in deals had been reached, a sum he predicted would more than triple in a short period of time. Finally, our economic news. Global stocks mostly fell on Tuesday as investors watched for tax reform developments in the U.S. France CAC 40 shed 0.3% to 5,325, and Germany's DAX fell 0.2% to 13,053. Britain's FTSE 100 added nearly 0.1% to 7,420. U.S. shares were set to drift lower with Dow and S&P 500 futures both down 0.2%. Meanwhile, Japan's Nikkei 225 stock index was flat to finish at 22,380 after trading in a narrow margin, but the Shanghai Composite Index lost 0.5% to 3,429.55. This comes as the fate of U.S. tax overhaul legislation remains uncertain. And before ending our news, let's take another look at the most important headlines for today. Rescuers search Cyprus after Iran-Iraq quake killing 430. Trump heads home after tremendously successful Asia trip. And this was the end of our MISAD bulletin for today. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow in a new bulletin.